any Midwestern city, USA. The snowstorm was expected. The complete shutdown of the city that accompanied it was not. It is a cold even more bitter than any of the forecasts could have anticipated. The homeless shelters were filled to capacity and turning families away within a matter of a few hours, leaving the unfortunate few to fend for themselves and resort to the stairwells and dumpsters that remained for warmth. This is the night that the audience witnesses as Ronnie, Alice, and Marcus hover near a roaring fireplace. Their worn coats and shoes suggest that this is not a place that they usually inhabit. Their unfamiliar glances to the grand decor that surrounds them reinforce this. Marcus stands, reading the meditations of Marcus Aurelius, while the others are seated closely together by the elegant fireplace.
It is a ridiculous thing for a man not to fly from his own badness, which is indeed possible, but to fly from other men's badness, which is impossible.
Okay, here goes. Gee, Marcus, what does that mean?
Yes, will you please enlighten us, fine sir, please?
Well, in a nutshell, it's silly to try and escape other people's faults. They are inescapable. Just focus on trying to escape your own faults.
Oh, you mean like we're doing now? Is this how it's done then? We're like defenders of the faultless, doing things like this so that others don't have to? We're heroes?
The hell with escaping faults or whatever you said. Right now, I'm just glad to be out of that damn storm.
I used to own this book, one of my favorites. Felt good reading that again. Another life, another wife. But now, to the only important task at hand. Share that fire. Scoot over.
He manages to get in between both women on the sofa.
So, who was that quote from? Some peace, love, Buddha, guru man? It's a ridiculous thing for a bad man to learn to fly or whatever.
Who? Marcus Aurelius? No, he was a Roman emperor, actually. He wrote mainly about the plight of man and...
The audience can now hear a faint, pleading voice from the door.
Make one more damn sound. I dare you.
So I have a question. How does a smarty pants philosopher type like you end up out here on the streets with us uneducated lowlives any damn way? I mean, I know I was never the sharpest tack in school, and we all know Ronnie's crazy, but what's your excuse? You're genius.
Excuse you. Ronnie is not crazy. Crazy adjacent, maybe. Ronnie spent a long time having people try to convince her that she was crazy. Meanwhile, they all took collective shits on her self-esteem so that she was just insecure enough or just vulnerable enough to not leave abusive situations. And when Ronnie finally did something about the abuse, everybody was shocked and amazed that she could actually stick up for herself.
Okay, sorry. No offense. You know you're my girl, but let's keep it real. You are a little high-strung. Crazy might not be the right word, but seriously, isn't this crazy what we're doing? I mean, how are we here right now?
Yeah, this is a little nuts. I mean, seriously, it is.
Oh, funny. I don't recall either of you trying to stop me when that wind was stabbing our faces a little while ago. Where were all these regrets when those little needles of ice were piercing our skin, huh? I mean, we're here now. It's warm. We don't have to walk the night trying to squeeze into some tin can. And there's food, okay? Real food that we don't have to take a number for, be put on a list for. Food that we don't have to scrape the mold off of first. And even though we've been here for a short while now, I haven't heard, oh, thanks, Marcus, from either of your mouths. Unbelievable. You both are ungrateful.
What? That's not fair. We had no idea what you were going to do, right?
I sort of did. But I didn't think he was going to actually go through with it. I mean, come on. Marcus said the only words I needed to hear, warm and food. I mean, maybe he's right. Maybe we should be grateful. Thanks, Marcus. If it was up to us, Ronnie, we'd be outside freezing to death in a doorway downtown.
That's not the point, and you know it.
Then what is the point? You always say that it's about getting by until we can improve our situations. By any means. Survival, remember? Well, this is the surviving part. And now you can't stomach it?
Not like this. I never meant like this, Marcus. You said you found a place for us to ride out the storm, a nice place, a warm place with food. You said nothing about forcing your way into someone's house and locking them in a fucking bathroom. You kind of left that part out, I think.
Someone's house? Yeah, okay. Why do you keep talking about this as if it's just this random person, Ronnie? This guy that hates the very idea of us, all of us. This isn't just someone. This is the vice mayor we're talking about. Someone who should know better. Someone we trust to give a shit. Someone who got on TV and lied his ass off about new initiatives to help the homeless and then gets caught calling us parasites of one of his fancy fundraisers. So I told the truth. This is a warm place with food, and we owe it to ourselves to take advantage of it. See it as the blessing that it is for the night, and we figure out the rest after a day or two.
I mean, come on, Ronnie. Think about it. We were just talking the other day about how nice it'd be to have a tub and take a nice hot bath again. Remember, you said that. A bubble bath and a glass of wine. I mean, I don't like how this happened either, but I'm starting to agree with Marcus. None of us wants to go back outside in that mess, and nobody got hurt here. The guy's just scared. We have his phone. He's safe in there until we decide to leave. In the meantime, we stay warm. We take that bath, get some food, and get out of here. No harm, no foul.
Thank you.
Yeah, I remember that conversation, Al. Did you forget the part where I said I couldn't wait to have that bubble bath and wine in my own apartment? The one that I would fight like hell to earn back? That I was never going to be on the streets again? It's weird that you suddenly don't remember me saying that too. There's no way that this is right. No way.
Then leave! Nobody's stopping you?
Come on, guys. This is...
No. I want to see how important your moral code is to you when you feel that cold again and wonder if you're going to last the night. This is life and death. Self-righteousness won't stop you from freezing to death. You'll be right back here with us in 5 minutes.
Ronnie, think about this.
Let her go. I told you both, this was fate. It was no accident that the same newspaper I was using as a blanket had this guy's poisonous words printed on it for me to read, calling us leeches, a hopeless cause, aggressive panhandlers, never simply human. Every morning when I ate at the shelter, I had to see his disgusting mug on the news. Smug bastard. Standing outside this very building giving interviews. I mean, look at this place. He's living like a king in here, laughing at us from his tower, looking down with disdain at us cockroaches ruining the city for all the hipsters and young professionals that he's counting on to move in and keep those property values soaring. What if Aurelius is wrong? What if we can't worry about our own thoughts because someone else's could literally be life or death for us? Why should we freeze on the streets because of his lack of conscience? He thinks we're nothing. I'm going to make him pay for everybody that thinks like he does. Anybody that could treat another human being like this. You hear me, you bastard? Justice has finally come for you.
And I don't disagree with a lot of what you're saying. And yes, It's freezing, and no one is thinking about honor on a night like this. But this is insane. This is a home invasion without the guns and violent shit. I mean, we pushed our way in here, marched this guy into his bathroom. And of course, I think we all can agree that he is an asshole. You get no argument from me there. But look at us, sitting on his nice rug by his nice fireplace and all his wonderful stuff, threatening him with actual violence while we decide whether or not to eat his food and use his toilets and take baths, for God's sake. We're uninvited, unwanted. We don't belong here. I'm sorry. I won't let people like him decide who I am. This is not us. This doesn't feel like justice, even when it's this cold. We'll always be better than this.
She stands to leave.
Veronica, are you crazy? You can't go back out there now. They're calling this the deadliest blizzard in decades. Come on. Don't do this to me. I can't stay here worrying about you out there. Just give it till morning. We'll leave then.
You're the only friends I've got. We're family. That's why we all know that this would change who we are. Do what you want. Hopefully, I'll see you both for breakfast in the kitchen in the morning. Just be careful.
Ronnie walks slowly towards the front door. She knows what it means to head back out into the cruel heart of the storm, but for her, there's no real struggle. In the direction of the bathroom door, we hear soft whimpers. She pauses by the door, thinks for a moment before she speaks.
You are so fortunate.
Ronnie exits. Alice watches her leave. The guilt overwhelms her after a few moments. She takes the vice mayor's cell from her pocket. She sits the phone on the carpet. She too stands and makes a final walk to the bathroom door.
You are so blessed.
Alice exits. Marcus takes the longest to consider his options. We see the internal struggle. He doesn't want to be here, now with his friends having to brave the elements again. But his fury is evident. His bloodlust subsides. His last words to the bathroom door serve as both a reflection and a warning.
You are so lucky.
He buttons up for the long night ahead, then exits out the front door. Blackout.